from acting? That's like a sin, right?
Sounds good. My brother Mandela, how you doing today?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Good, good. Yeah, I'm Manager Chambers from Big O Belt Media. We're here to talk about Reginald the Vampire, season two, returning to Syfy
Yeah.
May 8th. Man, first, before we even get into the show, I gotta just go right off the rip and just ask, when are you gonna get in that director's seat, my guy?
Man, I would love for you to see me in that seat soon. I definitely enjoy being in that seat. So far, I gotta monetize it better. But the creativity there, just having the power, if you will, to kind of craft the vision more so than just in front of the camera. I think it's tons of fun. I get to do it with music videos. I do shorts.
Yeah.
Um, I do enjoy it. I will say, hopefully soon. Hopefully soon.
Oh, okay.
Not
I
not
gotta tell
enough.
you, as a film festival goer, I be searching high, thin, in between. I'm like, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of
Hey,
time.
hey, yep, into existence. There it is. Yeah.
So Maurice's arc is interesting. And I've seen the first five episodes here, so I'm gonna go directly to the source with you on this one. There's a lot happening with so many other characters, and I mean like some really deep things happening. And Maurice, now Deacon, sole job, and it is a huge responsibility considering the threat here, which we won't get too much into that,
Yeah.
is this to save and the preservation of the vampire race. Is there any other elements of his arc we may be experiencing on the second half of the season that either gets a little bit more personal or anything else I may not have been picked up on? Because he looks to be very direct on this mission, and I'm not seeing if he's dabbing into anything else.
Yeah, no, great question. I think specifically that, going from season one to season two, we are introduced to Maurice as an outsider, as someone kind of fighting the vampire system and standing up to the vampire man, and kind of like a lone wolf, if you will, spending decades plotting his revenge against vampires. And then at that finale of season one, you know, serendipitously almost, he is now the deacon. And I don't think he was ever out for power. I think being deacon was more so a side effect of saving Reginald's life and in turn his own. And that kind of, you get that finally deep breath and say woosah, and then, oh wow, I have responsibility, and so then from going from, fighting the man to basically being the man, he's like, who am I now? What makes me me? And
Yeah.
I think that was such a big part of his identity was standing up to that system. And now that that's kind of fallen, I think he has to look inward, and he really just holds on to that moral compass. He has a strong moral compass, and his sense for justice is peaking. So
Yeah.
I would say he kind of, and his friend group. He's always willing to like delegate, if you will. Uh, but yeah, so that's definitely a new thing for Maurice for
Okay.
season two. Yeah.
Angela is a character that pretty much gets her way. She's a force to be reckoned until she runs into that brick wall of Maurice. What is it about Maurice that's able to keep Angela, for lack of better words, in check, and even become a person that can almost get her gears turning in a sense of self accountability, something that's not
Mm-hmm.
Angela's forte.
Mm-hmm. I think I think it's really the love. I don't know if there's another being out there that Angela has love for. So that being said, the opinions of Maurice and kind of how she's seen in his eyes matters to her. So I think that's probably the only thing that keeps her tied to anything else. She's so powerful, and like you said, she gets her way. So she could always just dip off and do her own thing, which I'm sure she's done. She's been alive for so long,
Yeah.
and I think part of that dynamic that's so fun to play out as an actor is these themes that we don't really know what they mean. We're human, but what is a sire bond? How would that feel? We're supposed to be connected and tied to each other with this, kind of telepathy in a way. So I think that in itself informs our relationship and how we attack the scenes together quite a bit.
Okay. I love the energy and the just yeah, the energy and the chemistry between you two. It's that relationship you didn't know you were rooting for until you realize like, oh yeah, yeah, I definitely need that to work, you know. And it's tested this season pretty heavily, pretty early.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
uh becoming deacon, typically or most cases people get crowns or something. You get this nice huge hat here. Was this actual hat or was it CGI? It was hard to really tell there, but it was huge, and I was just thinking,
It was
um,
huge.
okay, so what was like the prep, the network you had to do? Like it was huge.
I did a couple of sets. See those wrestlers like building the neck up. No, the hat was real. The hat
Okay.
was so no pun intended. The prop guy deserves his props on that. That hat was real. They did a great job. I think it's cool because like the lore of it, you get not only do I get to play around with how I interpret the sides and the scenes and the script and all that, but you got the prop guys doing the same thing. Oh, they're vampires. So the hat should block the sun. Is it a hat or an umbrella? Like all that stuff comes into play. And yeah, I'm glad I only had to wear it for a little bit. I should inquire about the hat. I want it in my house. I need that in a shadow box somewhere.
Or is it
Like,
already there?
nice, yeah, yeah.
Mandela, my guy. Listen, we'll definitely be talking again because, as I said, I can't wait to see you not only for more of Reginald the Vampire, but then that director. See, I can't wait to see what projects you got coming up next. But until then, folks can check out season 2 of Reginald the Vampire coming back to Syfy May 8th. Thank you so much for the time today.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you
Appreciate
soon,
you
man.
too. Absolutely.